This question belongs to programming subject and was asked in GATE CSE 2020. So the question states, consider the following C functions. So we have fun1 and fun2. So fun1 is static int I equals to 0. This is a fun1 and this is fun2. The return value of fun2 5 is. So we are passing a value 5 to fun2. We need to find its return value. Okay, so let us trace the entire program. So when we are passing fun2 5, we have fun2 5. So what happens? It creates a static int I equals to 0. So f2 has a static int I equals to 0. If n is greater than equal to 0, yes, 5 is greater than equal to 0. It does I equals to I plus fun1, which means the value of I is what is the current value of I? 0 plus fun1 of n is 5. Okay, so it calls this value. Now what fun1 does? Let us analyze fun1. So fun1 has static int I equals to 0. So we have another I as 0. If n is greater than equal to 0, yes, 5 is greater than equal to 0. It does plus I and it calls fun1 n minus 1. So fun1 5 will call fun1 4. It will call fun1 3. It will call fun1 2. It will call fun1 1. And then it will stop as, then it will call fun1 0 and it will stop. And at each of these steps, we are incrementing I. So here at fun1 5, we have incremented I. So I became from 0 to 1. From here we have incremented I became 1 to 2. Here I became 2 to 3. Here I became 3 to 4. Here I became 4 to 5. So I value is changed from 0 to 5. So new value of I is 5. So we have I as 5. And if we take out the crisp of this entire algo, so it's basically incrementing the value by n. If we are passing n, then it is incrementing I by n. So I equals to I plus n. This is the crisp of this entire 3 lines. And then it is returning I. So here it will return 5. So fun1 5 is 5. So I equals to 0 plus 5. So I of f2 gets updated to 5. Okay. Now what it will do? It has done this part. Now it will then call fun2 n minus 1. N is 5, so it will call fun2 4. Okay. Now fun2 4 will execute. So fun2 4, what it will do? It will do static. It does not initialize. Static is initialized only once. So n is greater than 0. Yes, 4 is greater than 0. So it does I equals to, what is the current I value? Current I value is 5 plus fun1 4. Now what fun1 4 will do? So fun1 4 will do 5 plus fun1 4 will, what it will do? I equals to I plus n. So what is current I? 5. So it will do 5 plus 4, which is 9. So it will update this value to 9 and will return 9. So we will get here 9. So I becomes 14 and this I is updated to 14. Both I's are different. It is I, then it is I dash. Okay, so it becomes 14. Now what it will do? It will return our value. It will return 14 and we will come here over here. Now this is done. So second statement, what it will do? It will then call fun2 n minus 1. So n was 4, so it will call fun2 3. Okay, so what is fun2 3? Fun2 3 will do I equals to I plus I equals to, what is current value of I? It is 14 plus fun1 3. Now what fun1 3 will do? Fun1 3 will do, we have 14 plus fun1 3 is 9 plus 3, which is 12. So it gets updated to 12 and 12 is returned. So this, we get this value as 26. Now fun1 3 will call, it will return 12, we get 12, we get 26 value, I equals to 26. Now it will call fun1 2, fun2 2. So fun2 2 is called. Okay, then what is fun2 2? Fun2 2 is I equals to I plus fun1 2. What is fun1 2? Fun1 2 is doing nothing, it is just adding 2 to I value. So I equals to I plus 2. So I becomes 14, it returns 14. What is the current I value for fun2? It is 26. So we get 26 plus 14. So it comes out to be 40 value. So I comes out to be 40 now. Now what we do? We then call fun1 1, fun2 1, fun2 1. So what fun2 1 does? It does I equals to I plus, current value of I is 40 plus fun1 1. What fun1 1 will do? We will have 40 plus fun11 will add 1 to its present value. So 1 plus 14 comes out to be 15. So we get 40 plus 15, which is 55. Then it will call fun2 with 0. Now what happens when we call fun2 with 0? If we get any is greater than 0, no, it turns out to be false, and it returns the I value. I was updated over here. So it returns the I value. So I value is 55. So what is the answer? It is asking the return value of fun to 5. So return value of fun to 5 is 55. So answer to this question is 55.